Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Audrey May, and today I want to talk about something that I feel like I've come to master within the past 3 years of my life, and that is the art of letting go. Letting go is such a vague term, it's easier said than done, and it can be applied to a lot of different things. It can be applied to people, places, experiences, emotions. And in the terms of letting go, there's an art to everything, and there's a natural flow to everything, whether you recognize it or not. And when it comes to letting go, it's no different. And so nothing in this life is truly ours to keep, and that's why I have the Buddha tattooed on my left hand. It serves as a reminder to the whole concept of Buddhism, which is to remind us that attachment is the root of suffering. Attachment is where you as a person will suffer, and when we hold on to things that are meant to leave, it's not our heart that's clinging on to it, it's our ego, because we have identified ourselves with this emotion, person, thing, or experience so much to the fact that we decide that it's a part of our identity. And that's why it's hard to let go. That I understand how hard it is to let go. It's difficult. And your ego will tell you, this is mine, this experience is mine, this thing is mine, when in reality nothing is truly yours to keep. When you let go of things, you let go, you're surrendering yourself to the natural flow of things, the way that things are supposed to be. And letting go, in theory, sounds beautiful. It sounds very releasing, but ego death is a very painful thing at times. It's, like I said, it's easier said than done. Letting go is a form of surrender. It allows you to flow with life instead of resisting it. And I'll get deeper into the whole concept of how everything is energy, and we all operate on circuits, and when you start to resist things, you're resisting the circuit. But I can get deeper into that. But coming back. When you let go, you are allowing yourself to flow to the way that life is supposed to be. And one thing that helped me truly grasp the whole art of letting go was realizing that everything is temporary in your own life. When you realize that fact, it's somewhat easier to allow things to unfold how they're supposed to, and release that need for control, because it's your ego asking you to control the outcome of certain situations, when sometimes surrendering to them is just a better option. And we all have hopes, dreams, and expectations about how things should unfold, but those expectations usually come from the ego and not the soul. And when you release your expectations, you surrender to the higher calling and the natural flow of life itself. Another thing that I've come to realize is that everything is far more connected than we realize. We try to label a lot of our experiences as good or bad, or success and failure, when life doesn't exist in black and white. It's actually an array of colors. It's multidimensional. And we need to stop compartmentalizing and labeling these experiences as certain things, because there's a lot more factors that go into it than just either or. And a single experience can hold 20 different shades of meaning. And so when you stop trying to put everything into neat little boxes, you can finally experience life in its full color. And so now I want to talk about, there's like 4 pillars to letting go, and 4 ways you can understand, like 4 steps to letting go, and I'll explain them. This one is acceptance. Accepting things for exactly the way that they are. Understanding that this is the way things are. This is the only thing I can do, is accept this is the way things are. And if it's out of my control, that is what it is. I cannot change it. And then the second pillar, forgiveness. You must forgive yourself for the emotions that you felt in that experience, and other people for what they did or didn't do. You must forgive yourself in order to move on to the next step. I'm not saying completely forget what they did, or keep moving on your life like they didn't do these things, but turning the other cheek in a way that you can release, that you can free yourself. that you can move on and move with love, because now you're not allowing this experience or whatever somebody did to you, now that you're not allowing whatever they did to affect you anymore, is how you can turn the other cheek. And forgiveness is such a weird word, because it's not so much forgiveness for the other person, but it's forgiveness for yourself. The third pillar is detachment. You need to detach yourself from the outcome, from the expectation, from whatever way you think things are supposed to unfold, and just completely detach yourself from it. It's not supposed to be part of you, and you can now move forward. The pillar would be trust. You must trust in God. You must trust in the higher calling, and you must trust in whatever higher power or universe. You need to trust in yourself, that there are better outcomes for you, and that they will come to you, because that is what is supposed to happen. You have to have that trust. So those are the 4 pillars of letting go of anything, and that's how you let go of anything. That's how I let go. And it's not linear. Like, you can't just like go ahead and go try to practice it today, at least with something. If you're in traffic and people are acting crazy and road raging against you and honking at you or flipping you off, practice this letting go. Don't let that anger you. Don't let these outside sources affect you. If you are having a good day, why are you gonna let some small experience affect the rest of your evening? You can't do that. There are some things, yes, that are hard to let go of. I know you can't really attach this to losing a person, because grief is a whole different concept than just letting go of something. But I try to apply this concept to things in life where we attach our egos to them. So that's where I'm going with this. And when you embrace these 4 principles, you create space for something greater and something better. I call it art because it's very, very beautiful. Surrendering yourself and letting go and allowing is such a beautiful thing, because now I allow everything that is meant to come for me, everything that is meant to be for me is going to stay. And I found so much peace knowing that if anything left my life, it wasn't meant to be mine in the first place. It wasn't meant to stay. And you can find a lot of peace within that realization. You can find a lot of grace with other people when it comes to the way that they treat you or their actions or what they did or didn't do. It's not your fault. It's just the way things are. And that's okay. And letting go allows you to let go of the weight of the past and let go of the pressure of the future. And it frees you and it allows you, and it feels good when you just let go. Not in a destructive way. Don't just like, I'm just gonna go through life and not care, but don't let these experiences define who you are if they hurt you. If this resonated with you, if you needed to hear something like this, drop a comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know how everybody's feeling. I like doing these little videos. I like doing these little videos about how I, let go, because I had somebody ask me sounds like your life sounds really painful. How do you hold all that pain? And I'm like, I didn't hold any of it. I let a lot of it go. I let a lot of everything go, and I feel better now, and I feel like I'm in the position to speak truth to other people and help other people recognize all of these other things, because perspective on life is not permanent. There's a lot of different perspectives, and I want other people to see these perspectives, because life is so beautiful. And when you recognize this, when you see this, when you feel this, it's very freeing. So anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch. And I saw all the comments from the last video, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. You guys are so sweet, and stay tuned for more content. I will see you guys in the next video.